What is up, guys? California Phantom here with a new drone review for you. Come along with me. What is up, guys? California Phantom here with the Attop X-Pac 18. This is a simple foldable drone. Mimics a lot the Mavic series drones, but foldable, locking arms, very, very simple. I would define this more as a toy drone than what we are used to or what I typically review, which is a cinema line drones. Has no gimbal. This is a static camera that you can articulate up and down. I do like the controller on it. This controller is very, very similar to like my Xbox controller or something like that. Fold out for your phone, little QR code to get the app. The app's pretty intuitive and simple, but just wanted to try this out for you guys. You have trim settings, so this is kind of what defines or separates, in my opinion, a toy drone from a cinema drone. You have trim tools there to keep your leveling and your horizon and the drone hovering in a static place, so it's very, very important on these toy drones to have these trim tools, but it also has a few other features on here which are pretty impressive for a drone. You have the automatic spin on here, you have the auto land, auto takeoff, and the return to home. Now, the caveat to this return to home is it kind of just returns it to the area. This does not have GPS, so it's going to kind of semi-map or save what input controls you're doing and kind of get you to the close area, but it's not going to return to home fully, so you want to be aware of that when you're using this. We have a power button on the left, and we have a barometer setting on the right. When you're in a nice flat level place, right before taking off, you want to make sure you hit that. More to the point, comes with some spare props, screwdriver, as well as a USB charger. It also comes with 2 flight batteries, which is pretty good. They do have available some additional purchase flight batteries, but this has a pretty respectable flight time. I was getting anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes of flight time, which is pretty good for a toy drone. But enough with the yip yap. Let's go see it in person. All right, so first things first with the Attop is the battery. You got decent contacts. You just line up the 2 batteries in the slot there, push it forward, and now we're locked in. It's a little unique for this drone is they want you to start the drone before you start the controller. Typically, whenever you start the controller or typical drone, you want to start the controller first, so sort of counterintuitive to that. But hold down the power button. It's pretty simple. You got flashing red, means it hasn't paired yet. So a few swivels there. Got the solid red, so it's lined up. This activates it on a flat level surface, so press it again. See how it's flashing green? Now it's a solid green, meaning it's paired. Go to Wi-Fi and make sure you're paired up to the X-Pac there. There's no password on it, so no problems there. Go to the Attop Club, and you should be able to go to fly. There we go. There we go. All right, Attop Club. Press this. For some reason it was failing out. I'm not sure why. But we have these modes. Everything on top is generally found in here as well. We have the speed mode here, the headless mode, which is an interesting feature. I don't necessarily recommend it for people trying to learn how to FPV. But when you activate the headless mode, no matter the orientation of the drone, it's going to come back to you. When you hit back, you know, forward is always going to be forward, away from you, no matter the orientation. It gets a little confusing if you're familiar at all with FPV, so I don't recommend this. But virtually any other control is pretty awesome and useful. They have this really cool setting under the music tab and effects to change your colors. You have one which looks really cool. It's this 4th one over. It's like a thermal setting mode, but I'm gonna leave it at this. There's VR modes if you want to have one of those VR goggles. You want to put your phone, clip it inside of your VR goggles. But again, we're going to leave everything at standard on here. And we're just going to get going, start ripping with it. So to activate it, didn't really show it. So I'm going to turn off my controller here so we could repair it. But when you turn it first on, you get a red flashing, so it's not technically paired. You get green flashing on the drone. So just wiggle the sticks both, and they pairs with the solid red light there. When you're on a flat surface, you want to make sure you hit this button to calibrate. When you press it, you'll see the green light flashing, and that's just sort of the barometer setting to orientating the drone. What's up is up, down is down, getting you squared away as far as the three-dimensional space. So you got to do that before you take off. Activation similar to DJI and Autel and those, but it's just the opposite. So we're typically used to this. This activates the drone, and I'm going to go ahead and hit that one press button to get in the air. So in the air it goes. I want to start immediately using my trim tools to me to get it leveled out. That's pretty good. I'm going to adjust the speed control on here. Okay, we're recording. Okay. There we go. Now we're really, no. Yeah, so this is slow, medium, fast. So we're good on that. What I love most about this drone, and I'm going to demonstrate it right now, is it has one push button flips. So just remember to push down the right stick hard. I'm going to get it to level out first. And then do your stunt. Or press back. Whoops. Didn't do it fast enough there. We're going to try a backflip. There we go. So I like that it climbs a little bit before making the actual stunt. This is an easy flyer. The thing that I have to note, again, not being a cinema drone, this camera is really poor next to a 4K camera, you know, micro four thirds of the Mavic 3. So don't expect any miracles there. Just expect a nice, fun, simple camera for this price point. I want to say it's around $60, so it's very low cost. I wouldn't put it even close to the Mini. You know, that's a $300–400 drone, so you're getting a lot more drone for your buck at the $400 mark. These are good, solid first drone, you know. You got kids that are interested in droning, this is the drone you want to get them, something like this. A lot of fun, easy to fly, as you can tell. I'm having no issues whatsoever. Woo-hoo, coming back in hot. Yeah, if you're concerned about the controls, you can always lower the speed, which isn't a bad idea. I'm just a little bit more familiar with flying, I'd like to think. So there you go. That is the Attop. We're going to do a couple more things. There's the auto rotation, which I don't understand because you can manually rotate the drone faster yourself. See, like there's the rotation there. Have a little bit more control. They do have a one press option, but it's, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna, you know, recover it thankfully, but yeah, it's a little finicky, that button. I would much prefer, and if I were you, just use that left stick, rotate it yourself. We got the auto return to home, which, you know, we're forward, we want it to come back. It's going to start coming back. Obviously, it's not going in the perfect direction, which is what I was saying. It kind of gets you back to the area you're at, which is great, given the fact that this is not a GPS drone. The fact that I can put it off in this direction, say to go home, and it's, oh, now this time it's coming directly towards me. So not a bad feature on the return to home, given the fact no GPS. Again, we had the one-touch takeoff. We're going to try the one-touch landing. So this is this button here, and whoops, didn't press it down hard enough, and it immediately lands no matter where you're at. Does not hover, does not go a foot off the ground and then hover before landing. It lands. So if you want to auto take off, you have to arm first, so it can't do anything, doesn't want to listen to you. So arm first, then take off. We are back in the air. So awesome drone. The Attop X-Pac 18. Very simple drone, but awesome nonetheless. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video from the Attop X-Pac 18. I'm going to be giving away this drone now that we're at the end of the video, so if you stick through to the end, congratulations. Drop a comment down below, say I want the Attop X-Pac 18 for your chance to win. We're going to be giving it away in a week from now, so if you have that comment down below, one of you lucky winners will get sent a brand new one of these. And that's pretty much it. Like, share, subscribe, and we will catch you on the next adventure.